Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another session of the Neota Network. This time we're moving into a bit of a different space. We're moving up to Canada, to Toronto, to one of our partner customers up there, and as well over to more the pro bono space, which we've got quite a few Neota Logic apps in that space, and something that as a company we've sort of dedicated a part of the business towards that. And I'd like to introduce you to Jason Malungo, who's a project manager at Legal Innovation Zone. And if you're not familiar, Legal Innovation Zone is the world's first legal tech incubator. It's part of the Ryerson University space in Toronto, Canada. And Legal Innovation Zone, it's a global hub, and their focus is on building better legal solutions for the consumers of legal services. So they support, foster, and develop solutions and techniques to improve legal services and the justice system. So today, Jason's going to be talking to us about building a better legal solution for the 21st century consumer. So without further ado, I'll let you take it over, Jason, and I'll leave it to you.
Thanks, Max. It's wonderful to be here today. So at the Legal Innovation Zone, we have three mandates. One is legal technology and startup development. The other one is access to justice. And the third one is family reform. And so I'm the project manager of the Family Reform Initiative. And so today I'm going to take you through a little bit of a deep dive into what we do for consumers in the 21st century. So when we began looking at family law reform, we went out to the community and started listening to what people are saying. And this is some of what we heard. My counsel is doing nothing. Nothing happened. My lawyer didn't do anything today. My counsel is not interested in settling the case. They are just trying to piss off the other lawyer and see who can rattle who. I'm having difficulty retaining counsel to take this case because I placed numerous calls to firms and they tell me that my case is too sensitive. My case is too complicated. Well, I'm not in a position to judge someone's legal work, but I can tell if someone has put in careful work and if the affidavits I saw today were not proofed and they were not edited at all. How could this situation get any worse? I could probably do this better on my own. These are some of the realities that we hear from consumers today, especially when it comes to handling their legal situations within the context of family law. These perceptions are what make up over 62% of Ontarians going to court and being self-represented. What we find is that in Ontario, 42% of them end up in the separation before their 30th anniversary. We find that every year, 80,000 new applicants go through to the court for separation or divorce. And so what we decided to do at the Legal Innovation Zone was to take an approach that would put people first and not the process. And so in order to better understand this, we needed to go out to the community. And we went out to the community, and over a series of 4 months, we put together workshops that had over 250 key people within Ontario come through and from the community to help share on their perspective on what they would want from a consumer-driven approach. What we found is that majority of consumers would want a place where they could get access to their rights and responsibilities, understand the decisions that they need to make, and the documents that they need to take. What we understood was that a people process would help guide them from one step to another. And while it may not be perfect, people just wanted a roadmap to know that they were headed somewhere, to know that things were moving. So we put together a 6-step process, which would allow people to gather documents, receive personalized summaries, and plan their next steps. So what does that all look like? Well, here's a quick sneak peek of what we have. So what we set together was when we looked at family law, we understood that there were 6 buckets to it. Understanding firstly where you were, and then understanding that parenting is really important. Understanding your income situation, understanding whether you have children or not, understanding your property, and then understanding also spousal support and how that will affect you going forward. Our approach also then allowed us to build in a very unique dashboard and a very unique user experience to work through that allowed you to see helpful hints and tips on one side, but also keep an idea of the roadmap of where you're going on the other side. In the center would be where the focus would be and where you'd spend most of your time, answering questions, whether it's on parenting, whether it's on parenting, income, child support, spousal support. So all in all, we looked at empowering the user. Helpful hints, personalized questions and answers. These are all important things that people want to be able to walk away knowing that something has been done and that they are moving forward. Ultimately, what this means is that people are able to now resolve their situations and at least get steps further than they were the day before. And we do this in a convenient, affordable, and efficient manner. So who's the team putting this all together at the Legal Innovation Zone? Well, we got together 6 key experts across Canada who have over 120 years of legal experience working specifically in family law. And so we worked with them, and myself and Hirsch, Chris, and Yasmin from the Legal Innovation Zone were the team that helped drive and continuously put these experts together in a room. Very difficult to get experts of this caliber in a room. So that was quite a challenge. And then with our partners, Neota Logic and UX Ventures, we were able to now make this entire experience consumer friendly. We wanted to focus less on the programming, less on the management, and we wanted to shift that burden onto a software that would be simple and easy for us to use and allow us to focus on the content and being able to deliver it efficiently, easy, and in a way that consumers would want to see it. So at the Legal Innovation Zone, we always say that we have to approach problems with a new level of awareness that we didn't before. And so for myself, while I began as a programmer and a project manager, I end up finding that now I'm an educator. I spend more time sharing with others, sharing our expertise with others, even if it's online through our consumer education portal. I also spend more time finding where people hang out online. I spend more time finding how to get their attention, how to help them understand that this is a place that they can come to solve their problems first before going out to seek lawyers and counsel to help them be better prepared. So my name is Jason Malongo. I'm a project manager at the Legal Innovation Zone. I head up the Family Law Portal. I consider myself now an educator and a marketer, and really happy to be here. And thank you once again, Neota, for having me.
Thank you, Jason. That was fantastic. A great insight into a tool that helps deliver some services to the community, and obviously investing in the process so that your application is best reflective of that. So thank you again for presenting, and thank you everyone for joining, and hope you enjoy the additional content we've got and enjoy the other sessions of the Neota Network. Cheers, and we'll see you in another session.